Yeah. I don't give a f.
Well, f you then, bitch. I'm gonna mute that.
You can hang that up.
It's all good.
Probably not.
Hey, delete that part. Delete that part.
What are you even talking about?
That's a different conversation.
They get your stupid ugly ass out here.
You are now tuned into The Twist on You Film Me TV. This is not your grandmother's cup of tea.
Welcome to another episode of The Twist on You Feel Me TV. It is me, Rell Beatz, a.k.a. I don't have one this week. Got my boy Pete. Wait a minute. You're not Pete. Who the hell are you? Nah, I'm just joking. Got my girl Jay.
AKA is code.
That's your AKA?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
No, AKA I'm code. I'm sorry. They just call me I'm code because I'm code all the time.
That's a good one.
I'm code all the time.
Unfortunately, we don't have Pete this week, so we got something better. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, don't do Pete like that. We're not gonna
Joining
do
us today for the conversation, got my boy Tim, a.k.a. Brotato.
What's up? What's up? Yes, it is Tim, a.k.a. Brotato, a.k.a. Neckbreaker 94. Let's go.
Is that your gamer tag?
No, a.k.a. OIM Timbo Slice.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
another
right.
one.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, let's get straight into some topics. So, me and Tim, we actually shot some footage earlier, and I was trying to hold back to keep from asking him podcast type questions because I wanted to ask. We talked about a lot. So, basically, he's real big in the shoe game. If you check him out on his YouTube, which we'll post in the links. I guess what got you started in it?
I mean, my first shoe that I got was back in high school. Like, I personally bought for myself.
So when you say back in high school, was that like 90 something or 2000?
No, 2000, maybe like 2009. That was my first year in high school. So back in 2009 is when I got my first pair of Air Jordans that I've purchased myself.
Wait, were you a senior?
No, I was a freshman. I graduated 2013.
I was a senior.
Yeah.
I was in college.
2009. I graduated
like that eighth
year.
Yeah, 27. So I'm a young one. But yeah. So I got my first pair of Air Jordans that I bought for myself with my candy money because I had a candy business in high school, selling out of my sports duffel bag. So just that obsession with that first sneaker. There was a lot of people in my high school that had a lot of cool sneakers. I looked up to them and I wanted to try to build my collection just like them.
At that point, was it just the Jordan brand or just all sneakers in general?
It was Jordan brand, and I would have to say Nike sportswear. So like the LeBrons, the KDs, and the Kobes, like the biggest ones.
So what was popular at the time when you first started?
I would say Jordans would be king. Jordans
Was you said 20? What year?
2009. 2009, 2010.
So what was going on? That was like when the LeBron
8s, 9s.
That's like when you first like,
they were going crazy.
Dropping,
Yeah, and then LeBron took over. LeBron and Kobe, and then KD's with LeBron's 8, 9s, 10s. Kobe's with the Grinch misses.
Yeah.
KD with the Aunt Pearls and the Era 72s and stuff like that. All that, foam posits.
Yeah.
The Galaxy foams were going crazy.
Yep.
Stuff like that. So all Nike sportswear after that.
And that's where you started.
Yeah, that's when I started in the heat of it. I started with the mixes of all the expensive stuff, everything that was going for crazy resale prices. You couldn't get anything for retail, like waiting in lines. The lines were crazy. So I started like in the thick of everything.
Did y'all have a lot of stores? You're from West Palm Beach?
West Palm.
Was there a lot of like avenues to actually get the sneakers, or you had to go to like
Miami and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, we had like the retail stores like Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, stuff like that. But no like resale shops.
Yeah.
Nothing
They
like
weren't really
Round
popping
Two
like
or
that
anything
then.
like that boutique style shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't, not at all. So, I mean, you either had to know somebody or, pay the price, pay the resale price.
So being a huge sneakerhead, how do you feel about the resale game?
I have mixed feelings. I mean, obviously, everyone has to make their money. I mean, I even resell shoes sometimes from time to time. If I can get a second or third pair, I'm going to flip. But, I mean, it does suck to just buy the shoe solely and flipping it, you know, having somebody that really wants the shoe and not being able to get it, and someone else that just wants to sell it to charge you more money sucks. But I mean, that's with everything. If anything's popping, Pokemon cards are going crazy right now. Sports cards are going crazy. True sports cards and hobby enthusiasts are going to be upset about that. But I mean, it goes with the game. You got to learn how to move. You got to learn how to get your connects. And you got to get your money up sometimes and pay the resale prices if you really want the shoe.
So, I guess on the topic of your feelings towards the resale game, how do you feel about the rep game? Now, that's one question I've been holding back all day because I wanted your opinion.
I mean, reps. I have two main problems with reps. One, the first main problem is like messing up the sneaker game by selling reps as authentic shoes. So like reps right now are like super good. They're basically like the same shoe, which that's why reps are saying, people that support reps are like, they're the same shoe. Why are you hating on it? But when you have to like pay resale, at least get the real Nike thing, not the rep, you know? So like if I'm going to pay $1,000 for Travis Scott's, I want to be able to at least get the real, you know, from Nike, from Travis, from Jordan brand, not a rep. So like,
so would you buy a rep for like just say like a lower price?
No, I mean, me, I wouldn't buy reps. No, I don't like buying reps. I mean, the other problem I have with reps is people like wearing reps and then like flexing that it's real, you know? I mean, it's not real. So for me, like I've gotten to a point where I don't really care anymore because I understand being on the bottom side of it, like the less fortunate kids, and they just want to, you know what I'm saying? I grew up to see kids like, you know, didn't have this and that, and they just want to fit in, and kids can definitely be cruel. So they're like, you don't have this, but you never know that kid's parent situation. They might not eat lunch, and when they come to school might be their only meal of the day. So I gotten to a point where I'm like, if they do it, like I don't even care anymore, just because as long as it makes them happy, you know. Oh yeah, no, but, yeah. If it makes them happy, I totally agree about that. I'm not gonna like point out someone like, oh, like you're wearing reps, or like let me authenticate those right in front of me. Like, I'm not gonna be like that. Just like if they're reps, you know, like own it that they're reps, or like, you know, like that's it. Not saying like, oh, these I just got these off from Nike. Like, no, you got them from rep. Okay, they still look the same. You still wearing them. You wear them. You rock them. That's
so I think the thing is too, though, like a lot of like celebrities like wear like reps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, cause like a lot of them don't have like I'll say like I think Kylie Jenner, she had like one Chanel dress that I really liked, and you couldn't find it anywhere. Like, not saying that, you know, like it was fake, but it was like if somebody else had that dress on, it's like, yeah, she got that like custom made.
I was gonna say it's what do you call that when people like take somebody else's brand and make their own thing?
Doppelganger?
Yeah, Dapper does.
Yeah, but see,
like
the person who actually like designs for Chanel like made that for her. So it's like, so it wasn't like, you know, like it was like fake or something like that. But the thing is, like when you see somebody else wearing it, it's like, nah, you know, like you already know. But I think that's why like a lot of people probably got into like the rep thing because like a lot of celebrities be faking like they wearing stuff, so everybody else want to do it too.
Now, I just feel like the resale game got so crazy, and like I said, the opportunity it takes away from people. Like when I see somebody come in, they're like, "Can I get a size 8?" And they're like, "We only have a 12." Well, I'll take it, and I know the person behind them might want that 12. Like that's what it is
because
for me.
they actually wear like an 11 and can probably
like I would rather
12.
you at least give somebody a chance than if it's just sitting and you bought it, then that's fine. So like for people to start getting into the rep thing, I guess, you know, I can't knock it. But I even as far as people like StockX, I do believe they sell reps because I just feel like when certain shoes get pushed back, there's no way you already have them.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely do. There's a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. StockX sold me fakes, Goat sold me fakes, because the reps are so good. Like they're basically made almost like in the same factory, with the same quality of materials, probably with the same, you know, factory flaws that, you know, all the Nike ones have now. So I mean, their reps are really good. I mean, they're 1 for 1 basically. It's just, I mean, I just won't wear them. You know, if I miss out on a release and I can't afford to get the resale price, or I can't like afford to go get that shoe, then I'll just move on and get the next shoe, you know?
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is though, like if they make the shoes in the same factory and all this stuff, like how do you know?
Determine.
Like you can't, like, you know, it's like you can say like, yeah, this is a rep, but they made it in the same place where they're making this one, you know? So it's like you can't really, because it's like they're getting their money over there because it's like, okay, like we just made this shoe and then like they made extra pairs like to pass off, you know, as reps or something else, but it's basically like the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I feel like some of the shoes that come in the store sometimes might be,
don't like
you don't know.
Was it the Royal 14s? They look terrible when we had those, and I seen reps that look better.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could. I mean, another thing that they say about reps is that like reps is like hiding like illegal businesses and it's money laundering and stuff like that. You know, like they go on the back end. I'm not like really too concerned about that. You know, me personally, but it's another reason why people are like really against reps. They like child labor laws and stuff like that. But Nike might be doing child labor laws too.
I was about to say,
we don't know. We have no idea what's
for
going
years,
on.
if anything.
Yeah, they might be doing that, paying them 2 cents to make their shoes. So I mean, Nike's doing it too. So.
I say Nike doing a bunch of stuff. They just fire everybody who's not vaccinated.
Wait, I thought it doesn't go into effect until, is it the 15th?
Well, there was some mandate or something in
like
Congress
the
or
15th,
the board or whatever. I don't know what, the Supreme Court. Supposedly they ruled that it wasn't going to happen or something like that, and Nike fired a whole bunch of people. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's devastating to think of how much, like how understaffed you already are. And then you have to fire all these people because they're not vaccinated. That is crazy. Like, now what you gonna do? Like, so if only one person in the store is vaccinated, that's the only person. What you gonna do?
By shutting the business down.
Yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of money by doing that. They gonna change that around real quick because it don't make sense.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna change that. I mean, hopefully they change it sooner or later because a lot of people are losing their jobs. You know. So.
Yeah. I mean, that don't make sense, but it's like you can't tell people like, oh, you know, we're not going to mandate you to get vaccinated, but then say, oh, well, you're going to lose your job if you don't get it. Like, it's mandating.
Yeah, it's a mandate.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you can choose not to get this, but then you won't be working here. I'm like, okay, well, your whole staff, like, you don't have nobody now. Like, you got 2 people in this, like, $3 million store. What you going to do? Like, you open the doors, your whole store finna get stolen.
Kind of like Taco Bell. Like, they got the guy in the drive-thru is the manager. He's doing the cooking. Like, when the pandemic was hitting, like, it was terrible.
Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, in Florida, it was happening too, like with the shortage of workers.
Yeah.
But I mean, even here, I've noticed, I don't know if people from Atlanta move slower than normal, but like, I've waited at a restaurant for like 4 hours for my food. And I don't know if they were understaffed or what, but like, that's happened to me a couple times. And I told that to some of my friends. They're like, yeah, Atlanta, sometimes they move a little bit slower. I'm like, okay.
And it could be that and due to the overcrowding because everybody moves here. So.
Yeah, I say it's a lot of people here. I mean, it's like, you know, it's like I don't care, but I feel like, you know, the reason people want to move here sometimes is like crazy. You know, like
I don't complain about the traffic anymore because I'm not originally from here and I'm just a person adding to it, so I can't complain about something I create.
Me too. I agree. I just added to it, so I can't complain.
I'm from Georgia. I'm like,
but not Atlanta.
No, I mean, I'm from Rome, Georgia, but I mean, we like, it's like down the street. We was always up here, but traffic is always through the roof, like no matter what. Like, even like before people started moving here like that, it was always terrible traffic. Yeah. But it makes it even worse now because they start doing construction at the wrong time. Oh, yeah. I'm like,
there's never a good time for construction, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like the roads have been being worked on for like 10 years. I've been coming here for 10 years.
It's the same thing.
They're always being worked on.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it's like, the worst part is like when the police, like when you drive, like I think it was like 11 o'clock one night and I was coming home and police, like they just started driving real slow, then they just stopped.
Yeah, they block traffic and cause jams, basically.
Yeah, they caused the traffic jam.
I go to work, like I said, 2, 3 in the morning and they'll either do like swerving to block off all the lanes or it'll be 4 cops. All 4 lanes.
Yeah, I said it was 4 cops for me. It was all 4 lanes.
Yeah, they'll drive maybe about 5 or 6 exits.
Like let's say like this the
your microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. So this is you. This the police. They'll be driving like this,
and you can't pass them.
You can't pass them. Then boom, like that's it. And then here you are.
And then they'll just speed off.
No, like it'll be like they'll wait.
They'll go
right
for
there.
a while though. So
no,
like,
they'll sit right there for probably like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, I left to go to work the other day at I think it was 3:24. I didn't get my job is only like 35 minutes. I didn't get there until 4:24 because in 45 minutes was just sitting almost at a complete still, and they were like 4 cars in front of me.
Oh wow.
So
they just stop for 45 minutes for no reason.
So I was telling her maybe
nothing's happening.
Maybe they could be getting like deer and stuff out of the street. I don't know. I never see them get out of the car. I'm just
No,
maybe,
they don't
maybe
get out
just
the car.
doing like lights, like you know how like stoplights. So they're just trying to avoid traffic by making more traffic. I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense, but they're trying to avoid traffic by making more traffic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they have some plan or something.
I don't know what their plan is. I
And
need
they
to
do
look
it
that
so
up on
often.
Google or something because
it
it's
usually
just
happens to
stupid.
me every Friday and sometimes on Wednesdays.
It always happens on like Fridays, like Thursday, Friday. It's going down.
Yeah, I don't normally take like the highway to go to work or anything like that. I usually just take the
What's
streets.
that area?
I work in Peachtree Corners.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, you don't have to. You can go
so I just go
Holcomb
right-
Bridge.
Yeah, I'm still not used to the streets yet. So
Yeah.
I usually use GPS everywhere I go, but yeah, I usually just do that. And traveling like into the city, like I usually try to use like times. Like I don't go like during peak hours.
There's
of
no
the-
safe time to go downtown Atlanta.
Ever.
Yeah.
I try to avoid it as much as possible, but
What's been working for you? Like what time?
I mean, when I usually try to go like super early. Like if I go to like Atlanta like on a Saturday, like I usually try to go like 7, 8, in the morning, 9 in the morning. Try to start there, eat breakfast somewhere there. Try to plan my whole day while I'm there, and try to leave around 2, 3. Not anything too crazy, but
Yeah, going and coming down there, like that's why I moved away from that area because I was new here. I was tired of commuting out this way and just to spend an hour or two going back to the dorm I was living in. It was terrible.
yeah, no. But I respect the traffic because I mean anywhere, any major city like New York, you're gonna have traffic. LA, you're gonna have traffic. Miami, we have traffic all the time too. I mean, we're only like an hour and a half away from Miami, so we have maybe 30 minutes of good traffic, and then once we hit south, it's just bumper to bumper traffic.
Yeah.
So.
We didn't run into we ran into traffic maybe once in LA, but a lot of the stuff we did, we didn't really get on the highway.
Yeah, so you're good.
Yeah.
I never respect traffic.
the highway.
Not one time ever. I'm mad every time. I'm like, I just want to get out and stand on top of my car and see who's making the traffic.
Yeah,
And like,
probably an
it just
old
made
lady
me
doing
so
like
mad.
5 in front of everybody.
Yeah, it's probably because somebody breaks and then the person in front of you breaks and then you break and then the person behind you
No, I'm
breaks.
trying to see who the
Who's
originator
at the very
is.
front of it? It's probably a
Of this
turtle.
traffic.
Yeah, some ducks crossing the street or some shit.
I'm like, who is
binoculars
this?
out there to see
Yeah.
what the traffic causer is.
So I guess another topic like I said, it was ironic. I was talking to him and he brought it up and I was like, wow, that's a topic on the podcast tonight. So maternity leave for men. So you were telling me you get
I get 4 months off, 16 weeks paid from my company.
that's crazy. You know
And
how
then-
many babies I would be having?
Usually
And
it's-
that's once a year.
Oh, once a year though.
That's once a year, yeah. So, but I mean, if I have a baby every year, I could get 4 months off every year for the next 3. I'm pretty sure they're gonna cap me, like after like 4 or 5, if I was to have
Hey,
like 4
that's
or 5 kids.
enough
Like,
kids.
like calm down. But and after you get those 16 weeks fully paid, they give me 10 extra days to use once a week. So when I come back, I'm gonna be just working Monday through Thursday for 10 weeks. So I'll have a 3-day weekend for the next 10 weeks after those 16 weeks.
So do you know anything if that's not the amount of time, but just the maternity leave, does that apply for men on all jobs or is it?
No, I
No,
mean,
that's just my job.
Yeah.
Like some jobs are 8 weeks.
Yeah, my job is 6.
Yeah, I'm about to say because most women can only take like 6
No,
weeks.
not the women, the men.
Yeah, the men.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like for most like when you take maternity leave, it's like 6 weeks.
Oh yeah,
like,
it is.
For,
and it's like
for both.
you get like 2 extra weeks if you have a C-section or something like that.
Yeah, Ashley only gets 8 weeks, so I'm gonna be with the baby for the rest of those 8 weeks. I mean, Ashley works from home, so but yeah, so I'm lucky enough. I mean, some jobs I don't even think offer paternity leave.
Yeah, some of them don't.
So I just got lucky. I got one of those progressive companies that
4 months
Yeah,
is
but-
crazy.
4 months full paid, not half paid. Not,
I would be working on another baby during those 4 months.
not during those 4 months when I signed up for Instacart. So I'm gonna whenever I have free time, I won't have too much free time, but if I get like an hour or 2 throughout the day,
And take the
I'm gonna
baby
do
with
Instacart. No,
you. Put the baby in the
I'm
car.
gonna leave the baby. I'm gonna leave the baby at the house, but I'm gonna do Instacart and try to make $50, $100 a day extra. So I'll be getting paid for my job and doing that too. So trying to make some side money as well.
So you're into the YouTube creation as well. What number will it take for you to just say, fuck this job?
You mean like subs or views or pay or
Pay.
What number? What pay? I mean,
Weekly.
weekly pay. I would.
How does YouTube pay? Is it weekly or is it quarterly? Like
It's month. I'm pretty sure it's monthly. It's
Okay.
the previous month, so you're always a month behind.
Okay.
That's why it's kind of. I think it's like that. It's at $100 minimum threshold, so you have to have like $100 in your YouTube account
before you can cash it
before you
out.
cash it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was to get $400 a week, so what's that? That's $1,600 a month. If I was to bring home $600, I wouldn't quit my job.
You wouldn't?
I would quit my job. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I don't make that my job, but that would be enough. I would say, all right, I have something here, something substantial, something I can build off of.
Yeah.
Even once I get to monetization, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm close.
I think my number would be for me because like it's 3 of us, so of course we got to do the splits. But my number would be, I don't know, maybe $600 or $700 a week.
600 or 700 a week.
Yeah.
I mean that's still good. Yeah, that's normal. That's about normal pay probably.
Yeah.
For most of it, yeah.
But I've heard so many numbers. Like I heard a guy maybe 2-3 days ago. He said a million views will get you 5,000, and I'm not really sure of that.
It all depends on your CPM. So everybody has different CPM. Like everybody in every category has different CPM, which is like the ad revenue, whatever per view. So, like family channels sometimes have better, percentages. Makeup channels. So it's basically off your category, and then based off of the person as well. So like the Nelk boys, you know Nelk boys and them.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, Nelk. They make no money off of YouTube, and they be pulling in like 6-7 million views per video. They don't make any ad money because YouTube doesn't like support them. So they make all their money off ads, their merch, partnerships and stuff like that. That's what a lot of people say. YouTube doesn't really pay well.
Yeah,
it's all the brand deals, endorsement deals that pay well. You can make $10,000 for one video off.
When do you feel like the right time is to start your own merch?
I mean, if you have a demand for it. I mean, if you can sell out what you buy, then I mean, as soon as possible. I mean, if you have 5,000 people in your comment section saying, "Yo, I'll buy a T-shirt," make 5,000 T-shirts, and that's it, and make merch. Yeah, I would make merch as soon as possible. If one person told me they would buy a merch shirt off me, I would make 10 shirts and have the other 9.
Yeah. So how soon do you think you'll start like doing your YouTube as far as like the things you buy as write-offs?
Well, right now I'm working on that for this year. I'm trying to get a business account set up, trying to get TA vlogs, an actual business, so then I can open up the business account, get the bank account, get all the write-offs, start writing my stuff off, start buying stuff with the business card, start making more moves like that. Because right now I'm starting daily vlogging / daily content creation, whether that's live streaming or putting out a video every single day. I'm going to be trying that for like the next 6 months or so, seeing how that goes with subscriber growth, views, just being consistent, trying to switch up.
Yeah. So this is random, and I just thought of this because of Cassidy. So she doesn't consider you Hispanic because you don't speak Spanish?
Yeah, a lot of people don't consider me Hispanic because I don't speak Spanish.
So you understand it but just don't speak it?
I understand it for the most part. Like, I mean, out of a full conversation, maybe I might miss a couple words here and there. I might be like, what are you guys talking about? Fill me in. But I can hear like what the gist of the conversation is going.
I have a friend like that. I never understood that he can understand it, but he can't really speak it.
Yeah. I understand it better than I speak it. I mean, like life or death situation, I'm stuck in a foreign country that speaks Spanish. I'm going to make it out, like,
I just knew you were about to say, I'm going to die.
No.
I'm make it out.
I thought you were going to say that.
No, I'm going to make it out. I'm going to piece my words together. I'm going to figure out the best way to say a certain thing. Context clues, but I'm going to make it out for sure.
Not me. I am dead.
You're dead? No, I'll definitely make it out
Especially because like, speaking Spanish, like, it seems like you say a sentence in one word. So I'd be like, nah.
I feel like
fast.
it's too... Well, I mean, people do it, but it's so fast. It's hard to catch on when people speak so fast.
Oh, yeah, no, I have to use, like, context clues. I have to use, like, how they're saying the word, what facial expressions they're using, and then piece together the words I do know. So like if I hear like car, then I hear mad, then I hear broken, then I'm gonna be like, oh, they got into a car accident or their car broke down. I'll figure it out like that. Like, oh, so she got in a car accident or her car broke down? And then Ashley will be like, oh, her car broke down. I'll be like, oh, okay, you see, so I caught.
See, if I hear
certain words.
If I heard car mad and broken, I was like, you have a broken mad car? Like, I wouldn't fucking know.
Yeah, so I just use
like,
context clues like that. So
Yeah.
piece it together. But I mean, a lot of Puerto Ricans, they say that like they don't know Spanish unless you're like from the island. But like my parents know Spanish. They just never forced it upon me.
Where are your parents?
They're from New York, but they're Puerto Rican. So my grandparents would be from Puerto Rico. Then my parents are from New York, and then I was born in Florida. So
How do you feel about people like as far as will go to like, you know, Colombia, Puerto Rico, or other countries to get like surgery done? Do you feel like that's the right move to do?
I mean, I wouldn't do it. I mean, you might be ending up with concrete instead of implants.
I've seen people get the teeth, and they've been going to Mexico and stuff like
for
that.
veneers. Yeah, I've definitely seen that. Yeah, a lot of people go to like Colombia and Mexico for veneers. I mean, if you have a trusted doctor and you like know the person that's sending you to Mexico and you know like it's...
Oh, so they're getting a referral from here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they're just not like
I thought they were on like Craigslist. Like,
no. I'm pretty sure it's like a referral. Like, yo, I went to this person and he did good work, you know? So, I mean, it's cheaper over there. I mean, I don't know so much about Puerto Rico because I don't know about that, but I heard Colombia and Mexico, everything is cheaper. Medicine, plastic surgery, everything like that. So, I mean, if you're willing to take the risk, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, but how you put concrete in your... Like,
They don't do it on... Well,
crazy.
the person doing the shots for them are just ripping them off.
Yeah, just rip you off and put in concrete. And,
no, I mean, I get it, but I'm saying, like, how is that not just so heavy? Like, how does that work? Like, you want to with concrete booty?
It's like liquid form at first.
Yeah. And
I don't know. I can't say that it doesn't harden.
And then your ass just falls off.
Yeah, you start getting infected, so...
And that's the fall off. Like when mama, she can say that, but that's bananas.
So are you into? I guess you can answer this. Are you into the women like who get the cosmetic surgeries, the everything?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're enhancing your look, you're enhancing your look, and I mean, not saying you have to enhance your look, but if you want to enhance your look, I mean, who am I? You know, like women, if they want to get their boobs done, I don't care if it's fake or if it's real.
So
doesn't matter.
Is there a certain size if they go too crazy with it, or you're like, nah, I can't do that?
To be honest, I mean, on the podcast, I mean, I guess I'm more of a boob guy than an ass guy. So
we just had this debate.
Yeah, I'm more than a boob guy than an ass guy. I mean, I'm not trying to have triple Z's, but I mean, like, if you have like nice like D's or maybe a little bit bigger than D's, like I'm cool with
this
it.
Is D?
You know? I don't know where D's are.
I was
I don't want something like this, but I mean, like,
I was like, this is like G's.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, as long the face is kind of like where I kind of like draw the lines when you have like the huge lips, like the Botox, you're looking like a Barbie doll, but like boobs and ass, like liposuction, whatever, like it's fine, you know. Yeah. I mean, even for me, like, I mean, I had a hair transplant. So like my frontal hairline was going back. Mm-hmm. So they took the hair from the back of my head. I was in surgery for like 6 to 7 hours.
You were awake?
Yeah, I was awake during it all. So they basically cut my skin in the back of my head, took each hair one by one, made 2,000 holes in my head, and then put a piece of hair in each hole.
Where were you?
8 hours.
Like you looking at them do this shit, or you just staring at the?
I mean, I can't like. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm looking at them.
It's
I mean,
numb,
I can't
though,
see
right?
it. Yeah, it's numb. I've had like 12 needles in my head, so.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, that's really the only thing that guys could do to like enhance their look, you know.
Well, you said they like cut your head open?
Yeah. So I have a scar from like here to here in the back of my head. So they take the skin off. So they cut a rectangle, take the skin off.
Kind of like a skin graft or something?
Yeah, and then they pick my follicles from the back of my head, from that piece of skin that they took off my head. And then they pick them one by one, and then they put them in the holes that the doctor made in the top of my head.
So what's the healing process? Because I saw.
Yeah, I'm like, wait. So
I have a picture. I'll show you. I'll show you guys how it looked and stuff like that.
Nah, like, did they put the skin back on your head?
No, so then they just stitch it back up. So I had like.
So they just like
20 stitches.
Like the extra skin, they just like pull it together and then.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So like my back of my head was tight for a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I saw a YouTuber.
Wait, I got one more question. Do your hair grow?
Yeah, I cut it all the time. I cut
Yes,
it.
it's hair.
It's my hair.
It's moved.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I could get a buzz cut. I mean, it's not all my head. It was literally just like my frontal areas. That's why it's a little bit lighter right around here. But yeah, I cut it. I could go bald, and my hair follicles are there.
So you just created like.
How much is a procedure like that?
It was pretty pricey. It's average like
$2 million. Damn.
No, not $2 million. It's usually around $4 to $5 per hair, and I had 2,000 hairs. So it was about 10. It was about 10K.
So wait, so they make holes like. How do they make follicles?
I've seen the process.
They take the follicles from that hair. So basically, when you lose your hair, you have an enzyme that's eating at your hair follicle. That's where you lose hair. So the back of your head, like when you see old people, like you always see like they have their sides and their back of their hair, but they're bald on the top. Like this hair on the sides and the back is usually immune to that enzyme that eats at your hair follicle. So that's why they take that one. So they took this one. So this one is immune. So like it's not going to get eaten by the enzyme. So it usually lasts a lot longer, you know. So
what was I saying? Oh, the YouTuber. I think they're called the Prince family. And I saw him do that, and like I didn't look at everything because it was real, like it was graphic. But he had like the little, it looked like seeds or something.
Oh yeah, no, I'll show you guys pictures if you want to see. I'll show you guys pictures.
Is it okay if we put that on the screen?
If
you don't want it,
I can't show that. I can't show that because I usually have my shirt off in there and stuff like that. But,
okay.
I can show you before and after photos. You can put that on the screen.
Okay.
I'll give you guys before and after photos.
What was the next? So like, does it itch, or how do you keep from like messing anything? Because I feel like I scratch my head a lot, and
I mean, like right after the procedure, like I was wiped out. Like I didn't even know like from left, from right, from up, from down. I was just in so much pain. I remember I Ashley picked me up, and I got in the car, and we were driving on 95, and I just started crying. And I don't know if I was crying because of the pain or because like I was happy, like I'm gonna finally have my hairline back. But it was probably a mix of both. And Ashley's the worst when it comes to like showing feelings like that. Ashley started laughing. I'm not gonna lie, Ashley started laughing.
Have you had your wisdom teeth pulled?
No, they all came out. They all came out straight. So I've never.
I was gonna ask, like, could you compare that pain?
Yeah, no, I've never had really a pain like that. I mean, the procedure is worth the pain. Like, if you're scared to get the procedure done because you're like, I'm scared it's gonna hurt. Like, no, get the procedure done. It's way more worth than any pain that you're gonna go through.
How long was the healing time?
I would probably say like, so basically once you put the hair follicles in, they fall out after, but the hairs fall out, but the follicle stays in. Then you have to trust that it's gonna regrow basically. So healing, I was normal probably after 2.5 weeks. I went back to work.
You just wore something like a turban or something?
Yeah, I wore a hat for a little bit, and then after that I didn't, because the hair looks normal after like 2.5 weeks. The redness and all the puffiness goes down, but then the hair has to fall out and has to regrow back in. So I would probably say like a good timetable is maybe like 8 months. You know, your hair starts looking like normal hair. You go get a haircut and stuff like that.
No, when can you wash your hair?
You can wash it right after the procedure. It has to be super light. You just do little circles right then and there, and you do
right after the procedure.
Yeah, because you have to clean it, you know, from infection and stuff like that. So I mean, it hurt during when you were washing it, but you just basically do like little circles. You do sprays, you do stuff like that to clean it. But I mean, after 1 month, you could do everything. You can go like swimming, work out, all that stuff. But from looking bad to looking good, I would probably say like 6 to 8 months. You know, your hair starts looking a little bit more normal.
How long did it take for the back of your head to heal?
I feel like that'll be the quickest part, right?
That was when, I got my stitches removed probably like a month in. But I mean, it had a little bit of pain. I'd probably say like 2 months. And then the hair on top of the stitches just basically goes over it. So you really can't see it. Like when I get a haircut, I don't go too short on the bangs, you know? So I usually have it like that.
I never expected that to come on the podcast. Like, that's crazy.
It's been in this.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, like, a lot of guys are, like, afraid to say it. They, like, try to hide it and stuff like that. I mean,
I know guys who get the tattoo thing, the pigmentation.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it. I've always talked about that.
I just say when it gone, I'm gonna have a huge hat collection.
Yeah, I mean, I've always said that too, but it was something, like, knowing that you're losing your hair for, like, you know, a guy, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, so I was going to do anything that it takes to get it back in.
For a man, I think the equivalent of losing your hair is it's like up there with losing your balls or something. That's how I really feel. Like.
Kind of. You could definitely equate it like that. Like I didn't like losing my hair, so I did everything possible. You know, I tried natural remedies. I've tried, you know, the blade, the thermoblading, whole bunch of stuff. Nothing worked. You know, finasteride. So this was the last thing.
So what is it the Bosley thing?
Bosley, yeah, I went to Bosley. You can go to different companies, like different schooling and institutions that do it for cheaper. Like I've seen as low as $2.50 per graph, but I wanted to go with Bosley, the most reputable, the most established in the business.
So I guess last thing, I'll ask about this. So in LeBron James' case, what the hell is going on?
I mean, I don't know. LeBron,
I say he probably actually couldn't unless it was like off season or something.
Yeah, because sometimes he has the hair, sometimes he has the hairline, and then it just disappears.
Then it's gone. And this part is I watched maybe 2 games ago, and this part was like gone.
Yeah, I don't know if he's really doing Bosley. He might be doing some form of Bosley, you know, maybe minor pieces here and there, so it doesn't look like so brand new. You know,
the thing is the texture of the hair he's had. Like I said, it doesn't look like the rest. So I was thinking maybe he got it from his ass or something.
I don't know if he does it from his ass, but I know that they say like African American hair is harder to do for the hair transplant. You have to go to like a specific doctor. I know Tory Lanez got his done.
And his looks weird as shit.
Yeah, but he said he paid like $60,000 for his. So
I think the best looking one is Tiger. Like his.
Oh, so you think Tiger did? I don't know.
Yeah. He actually told Tory Lanez. So his looks like he's growing his hair out long and everything. But Tory Lanez, I don't think he must miss payments or something because that shit is terrible.
Yeah. But they say it's harder. So.
That's the first on the podcast. I like that. So let's get into some celebrity news. So anybody hear about Drake?
No, what happened?
So Drake allegedly, I guess he was having his way with a young lady, and she basically went in the trash can to retrieve the condom, you know, which she was about to do. And when she put it in, now she's trying to sue because it started burning. So what Drake actually did was put hot sauce in the condom to kill the semen. And she's trying to sue him for that.
But
I thought the sperm was dead when she touched the air anyway.
I've heard that, but I just feel like if it's still moist or whatever, that is not dead yet.
It's not. I wouldn't trust it. I would put hot sauce, burn it. I would do
everything.
I would
Clorox, all type of shit in the car.
She put hot sauce. Dang.
Yeah, allegedly.
She was trying to get that check.
Yeah, and he tweeted to say something about, you can have your 15 minutes of fame. I'll take the other 23 hours and 45 minutes. So he kind of responded to it in a way.
Yeah, no. I mean, he has every right to
but
do
that's
that.
crazy. Like, you really tried to, you tried to trap me. Like,
yeah, that's why.
Was it a black girl?
Oh, I don't know. Like, I kind of
need to know.
She's a model chick or something, so.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think he has every right to do that. That's messed up, and there's no way that's going to hold up.
Why would you have? Where'd you get hot sauce from?
Maybe
or he literally just finds something.
Maybe he keeps Red Hots in his back pocket. Yeah. He probably just found it. Was like, I'm gonna put ketchup or whatever in this shit. Try to kill it.
I mean, but he should just flush the condom.
How would she not see the color?
Yeah, right.
Nah, I wouldn't flush the condom because you're not supposed to flush condoms.
Oh, wow, what happened?
I mean, I would.
They don't break down.
I don't know. Okay, whatever.
I was like, if I was him, I would have flushed it.
Thrown out the window or something?
Yeah, something like you would have been able to find it.
Yeah, I'll probably pour it outside and just rub my foot all over it. Not my foot, but my shoe. You know, just in the ground. I don't know.
All between your toes.
She probably did. She probably really didn't pay attention to the.
I wouldn't tell her to throw it away. I would never tell a female to throw it away.
No, but I'm saying like she probably didn't pay. Like it gotta be weird that like he took a little longer than normal
In the bathroom.
Yeah, and then
And it
like
has, like,
you,
Red,
it gotta be red.
Frank's red hot sauce.
And so what? She took so what she do? Take a turkey baster and try to.
She probably just literally just popped it open and.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she just did that. She
Yeah.
just seemed that
Yeah,
bright.
but like
She had to do it in the dark though.
But the thing is, sperm have to go so far for you to get pregnant. Like it's.
She probably went up in there.
Yeah, I'm
No, I'm saying it has to go like your fingers.
She went in there. She lubed the fingers and went
I
to
just
work.
don't think her finger would be that far for it to reach. where
Maybe
it
she
needs to
came
go.
prepared. She might have had a
Because
turkey
it got-
baster.
right, I'm saying you had to because like you got to shoot. Like you can't just put it in there and just like, oh, I'm pregnant. Like
Or
that's not how it
maybe
works.
she was just dumb and she just was gonna shove the condom in there and just
Yeah.
hope for a baby.
Yeah.
Just lay backwards and just hope for a
Like
baby.
she had to use a turkey baster. or
No,
something
maybe
to
she
shoot
like
it up
untied
through
the
there.
end of it and just pushed it the whole thing in. So when she pulled it, I don't know.
Yeah.
She,
Oh no, that was crazy. So that's why, because I remember I was looking on Instagram today. I seen it said Plan B, and no, it said if Plan B don't work, try Plan C, and it was like
Drake condoms.
condoms, yeah,
Yeah.
with hot sauce in it. I was
That's
like,
what
what?
happened.
Yeah, Plan C.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was happening, but I mean, but that was her own fault. Like that's stupid. But with him, like like I said, like I would have tried. I would have flushed it, threw it away, something. Like you would never found that condom ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave it. Not in being a millionaire, I definitely wouldn't leave it
Yeah,
around.
you wouldn't have found my semen not one place.
I would have a suitcase, like a little case, throw the condom in there, give it to the people, like, yo, get rid
Like
of
in a
this.
vial or something?
Like, yo, get rid of this. Dispose
Yeah.
it. If I
feel
had
like
drink money, yeah.
Right, I feel like I would have just flushed it and then I called the plumber later. Like, like
Then he pulls it out and unwraps it, or she.
I mean, it's gonna be way dead by then. I'm just
I don't
saying.
know. It's being preserved in a thing, a condom.
Yeah, no, I'm not trusting anything now.
I mean, he could have just, when he was about to, whatever, he could have just, like, put it up in the bathroom, like, do what he had to do.
Yep.
Instead of doing all
Just
that,
do it
like,
on a
that was
shirt or
just too
something. I
much.
don't know.
Yeah.
Right, put it right on the shirt. But that was just too much.
Oh, also backing up to the topic, like we were talking about procedures. Did you know you can get fake dimples?
I'm gonna do that procedure.
No, I never. Fake. What did they do? Take a piece of your skin out? Or-
I didn't. I saw a lady who had it. She had only had one done at the time, and I don't know if it was still healing or what, but it literally looked like a puncture in her cheek. So I feel like the dimple was way too deep, and I don't know how they did it. Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
get that one.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I love
one.
dimples.
yeah, that's not.
But then they have the dimple piercing too. And
Yeah,
stuff like that.
and I
I
don't
ain't
like
gonna
those.
do that, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the procedure. I'm getting me some dimples.
It's not gonna help you get a job.
No, I'm getting some dimples.
You can't put dimples on a resume.
I'm gonna be like this.
So it's trash.
No, I ain't gonna do that for real.
Yeah,
The Lord didn't want me to have dimples. It's all good.
I think it's a pointless feature.
No,
So,
No.
it serves no purpose, right? Nah.
Yeah.
No, dimples are pretty on, when girls have dimples, But,
Yeah.
I mean, it is a pointless feature. You can't really do anything.
Yeah, like I grew up my whole life and my mom would say, "Oh, you have dimples," and it just made me feel like a little girl or something. I'm like,
I mean, I
can you
guess.
stop. Yeah, and I don't care to have them. You can have mine actually.
I don't think it works like that.
Yeah, it does. If you can get them surgically attached, should be able to donate them.
I don't think so.
Donation.
It's
of dimples.
2022. Anything is possible. Anything.
That's how it works.
Anyway, so back to the celebrity news. Let's get into Kanye a little bit. A lot of bit, I should say.
A lot.
What's going on with him? He's dating Julia Fox now. If you don't know who Julia Fox is, she's the white chick with the huge butt from the, what was that movie?
Uncut
Gems with Adam Sandler and Kevin Garnett when he killed him about the diamond.
Yeah.
Sorry if I just spoiled it to anybody, but you should have saw that by now. Yeah, you don't remember that movie? When they had the diamond and he was betting on the teams and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Julia Fox. That's the only movie I know her in. I don't know.
I don't think I've seen her in anything else really, but
Yeah.
Kanye, and then supposedly he punched somebody on the street a couple nights ago. He's under investigation for that.
And allegedly he bought the house across from Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, he's trying to do that. And today he wasn't allowed at his daughter's birthday. A lot of stuff's going on with Kanye.
I feel like what probably caused that because he dropped that song. He name dropped Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
So
I've been waiting. I want to hear it. I've been seeing like leaks and stuff like that. I want to see.
I think he went ahead and dropped it. They said since it leaked, he went ahead and dropped it.
Oh, I've been looking for it on Apple Music. I can't find it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I say if anything, try YouTube. You know,
Yeah,
YouTube.
I want to hear it. But
You said she got a big old butt.
Yeah.
No, she don't.
Yeah, she does. You didn't see the movie then. Well, you saw it, but you didn't pay attention.
All right, but her butt ain't just big old butt. It's like an average butt.
It's a good sized butt. She's not looking at it. Yeah, you might be looking at an older picture or something.
Wait, did she get
maybe
surgery
that was
done or
movie
something?
effects.
Yeah, it could have been, but she got the cakes.
Yeah.
She has little Debbie's.
I said, did she get surgery done? Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's not Kim.
Because it's not a Kim Kardashian.
It's not Kim Kardashian, but
Yeah.
I'd say,
It looks like a normal butt. That's cakey. That's probably like a terrible picture.
I mean, that's an awful picture.
Yeah, you gotta show him the picture.
Like, this look a hot mess.
Yeah, it's like-
so she has some surgery done.
It's
That's
probably-
what.
yeah, I mean,
The monokini thing or whatever
yeah, I
that is.
mean,
It's like she has some surgery done. That's her butt.
Nah. Yeah, but that's like I said, that's the only movie I know her in, but he's dating her now. He said he came out and did, I didn't see the whole interview, but he was saying he bought the house across the street so he could be closer to his kids. So he was like,
he's saying everything for his kids. He wants to do everything. He said he's gonna work around for his
the same
kids.
outfit. It's the monokini thing.
That
That's
is
a
not-
bad
That's
day.
not
that is
flattering.
not
Yeah.
look- right,
I mean, that
not
one,
look
I mean,
appealing.
everybody has different angles, you know.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's a
has
bad
That
angle.
does
you know,
not look appealing.
That's a bad
No
angle.
way.
You got to see the Uncut Gems movie.
Yeah, that was
angle.
like me if I was to wear that
Okay, so
swimsuit.
this look, I said, okay, so this must be it because her butt look good right there.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I was
That's
like,
it.
yeah, it look good right there.
Yeah.
But them was like the real life, not movie pictures. No,
Yeah.
it's freaking terrible. It's like this is like Instagram. The other one's like real life.
Yeah, it's like
Maybe she was having a
Android.
bad day that day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She didn't have any
That
roles
was
coming in.
terrible.
Yeah,
so.
she didn't do the squats in the morning.
at all. Yeah, but Kanye's been. I don't know. I feel like he could have. Kim is doing that with the kids thing because, like I say, he name dropped Pete Davidson. But I did my research.
If he was gonna be at the party, that's probably why.
That too. But I did my research.
forget.
Well, the line in the lyrics was something about I survived that crash. Now I want to beat Pete Davidson's ass. So I immediately went and looked up how tall is Kanye. He's like 5'8". Pete Davidson's like 6'3". I was like, nah.
I don't know. I still probably have my hand. I still have my bet on Kanye. To
Really?
beat- yeah. I don't.
I think
Pete
I
Davidson's
say
lanky and
Yeah, he's tall. Like
Goofy?
he might have reach.
yeah, he might have reached, but I feel like he's goofy. I feel like Kanye more. Had,
Yeah, but I say shoot, people
Chicago.
being
You know,
He was on drugs heavy, so he might
say,
have
but
like
people-
super strength.
nah. People, I mean, but people being tall didn't stop Floyd Mayweather from beating him up.
Logan, you talking about like the Logan Paul fight? How he was?
No, I'm just saying, like the height. Yeah,
I mean, his
like-
weight class, they're all little people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the height. Cause you
He
was
didn't
talking
fight
about
anybody just overly tall.
Yeah, except the Logan Paul fight. Which
Yeah,
wasn't
that
really a-
might have been his tallest opponent.
Yeah, it wasn't really a fight.
He's like what 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah, he might be listed 6'2",
Yeah.
6'3", maybe even.
Yeah.
But no, Kanye. I mean, I always have a soft spot for Kanye because like just how influential he was with like sneakers and fashion and design. So
You feel that way about his music or just like the other side of it?
I mean, even like the Donda, the album, like I listen to that like almost every single day or almost every other day. Like there's just some
Really?
some really good songs. Yeah, I really like it. I mean,
Yeah.
not every single song, but you know, as long as he's doing like all this religious stuff, you know, like truly, like he's not just doing it like, you know, for like a publicity stunt or to get out of this or get out of that. Like if he's really about it, like
I don't know. It's
support
like
it.
it's like I believe, like you know, like that's what his thing is, like his area and where he's trying to go. But some of his actions are questionable.
Yeah, that's what I
against-
was gonna
yeah.
say.
Against saying like, oh yeah, you know, I'm out for the Lord right now, and then, but tomorrow you for beating Pete
Davidson's
Davidson,
ass,
yeah,
yeah.
and,
No.
and, you know, like
Because he didn't curse at all on Donda. Then you turn around and say this.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's questionable. It's like, okay, like are you doing this for real or, you know, because you don't see like Well, you don't see like Yolanda Adams or like Donnie McClurkin or none of them. I can't even.
Well, no, you see Kirk Franklin.
No, I can't say Kurt Franklin.
Yeah,
That's why
he's
I
a
didn't
gospel
say
singer.
him.
He told his son he would
That's
break his
why-
motherfucking neck.
That's why I did not say Kurt. But I'm just saying like Ty Tribbett and like all those like
We
gospel
probably just haven't
artists.
seen that side of them.
Right,
Because if
but I'm
Kurt
saying-
Franklin said he would snap his son's neck,
No,
then
no, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying like you don't see them putting themselves out there like that in their gospel artists. Not saying that behind closed doors, you know, they don't say or do whatever, but we don't know what's going on because they don't put themselves out there like that. Like they don't put themselves out like, okay, like yeah, I'm singing for the Lord, and then like cussing. You know, like 2 minutes later, like, you know, they don't put themselves out there like that. And
Yeah.
Kanye is. So it's like, it's questionable.
You know? And I definitely think there is some like, I mean, not mental disorder, but something, you know, like wrong.
deeper
you know,
issues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
ever since his
Obviously,
mom
yeah.
died, you know, like it ain't been the same.
Yeah, a lot of people say when you lose your mom, like it's never the same, and I can agree. I haven't lost my mom, you know, knock on wood, but
Yeah, you can just imagine. Like,
yeah.
what
So
that's like, yeah. No, I definitely agree, but
yeah,
I'm still gonna support Kanye. You know.
yeah.
As much as I
Musically,
can.
like he's definitely gone in a different direction for me. I think I only probably like 3 or 4 songs, maybe 3 songs that I can remember off the album. So it's just when I started hearing the songs that I specifically picked before I heard everybody else's opinion, when I started hearing them on TikTok, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
And it
TikTok
kind
does
of drives
ruin
me
a lot.
away from it. So
TikTok definitely does ruin a lot of songs for you, but
yeah, but in the battle between him and Drake's album, I gave it to Kanye.
yeah, I definitely give it to Kanye too.
Yeah.
Even the album, because
Yeah.
I feel like Drake's album was very mid. Like there's
It was
probably like
mid.
4 like actually like real bangers. You know, like
Yeah.
you want to listen to all the time.
I don't think it, to
I
me.
mean, I liked it though, but you know, like I'm a sap, so it's like
Yeah.
I like music like that anyway. But
Yeah.
I can't say that I like played the whole album like nonstop. Like it was probably like maybe like 2 songs in the beginning I really liked, then like 2 in the middle, and then like the 2
Like
at the
skip.
end. Like you know, like that's
Yeah, yeah.
like that's you know, but it wasn't just like play straight through and just listen to that. I wasn't that.
Right, no, I always give albums. I listen to them from like forward to back to forward, then I shuffle, then I go forward to back. I like to listen to how they were created, and sometimes when they reshuffle them, like Kanye definitely reshuffled the Donda to the deluxe, and the flow was a lot better. I felt than the original. So, I mean, I like it.
How many more songs are on the deluxe, or is it just extra verses?
They're like remakes of certain songs. So there's like Jail Part 2, Jesus Lord Part 2. So like different like remixes, but you call them like Part 2s. I'll probably say like 5, 4. I think he took some songs off and put some songs on. So the playlist still might be around 20 songs, the track set. But there's definitely some. There's like a DMX kind of like tribute. DMX is one of my favorite rappers of all time. So
How did you feel about him about the Soulja Boy thing? Like
him leaving off Soulja Boy and
Yeah.
then calling him out, saying that his verse
was
was
justified.
whack and all that.
Like,
And
did,
it's
I
just
was
not
like,
the way
did
he
you
did
hear
it.
Yeah. No, I've never heard the verse, but yeah, I think it's lame of him to like have him do a feature and then say like it's whack or whatever. So
Yeah,
like he should
right.
just said like he didn't make the cut or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
like that. But
Yeah, it's like
I mean, Kanye's
people,
gonna be Kanye.
but it's like people don't understand like it's your time. You know, like when you actually do this and you put your time in it, you know, it's
Yeah.
like I can't get that back. I like the time I used to, even if it was trash or not, the time that I used to create this verse or record it and everything, like that's time that I won't get back that you just wasted for me.
Yeah, no, it definitely he needs to get all his stuff straightened out, like his family, his records, everything straightened out. Go back to
Yeah, he got a lot going on in life.
Yeah, I can agree. So you wanted to tell us about how you almost killed yourself.
Man. Okay, so yesterday, like I went to one of my friends' like birthday celebrations or whatever. So I had cause I still got that little dumb cough from COVID. So
How, did you lose your smell or taste or anything?
Yeah, I
we
lost
were just talking
tasting.
about that.
Yeah, I lost tasting.
For how long though?
I lost it for like about 10 days or so. And then it came back slowly. So I'll probably say around like the 14th day, it fully came back. I had some barbecue ribs right after that. Once it came back,
Did that affect you and make you like lose weight? Because I feel like
no, I wish.
I lost
I
like
wish I lost some weight.
I lost like 9
I
pounds.
lost like 10 pounds.
Yeah.
I still ate. Even I couldn't taste.
He's like,
I
fuck
still
it.
ate. Yeah, I was still gonna eat, bro. I was like, I'm still hungry. I don't gotta taste for nothing, but I'm
Just
still hungry.
Right. I mean, that just was weird to me. Like how I didn't have taste, but
I just knew something was nasty.
I knew it was gross. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I knew that
It's
too.
freaking
Yeah,
nasty.
I got that too.
Yeah. But so basically, I had took some cough medicine or whatever because I still had this cough and it's just annoying. So I took some cough medicine, then I went in and I took a shot. Like I had forgot that I even took the cough medicine.
She was about
And
to
I
take
realized,
her last cough.
right? And I realized that I took the cough medicine when I was looking at the pictures that we took, and like my eyes were just like I was
And you
sleeping
drove
in all
home?
the pictures. Yeah, I mean, I was up like at that point, like after I like drove home and stuff. Like I was up, I was fine then, but like when it started kicking in, I was just like, dang, I took that medicine.
I would
And
start
just
making my
took this
try
goddamn
to gag
shot.
myself or something.
Yeah, she was mixing it. She made a little lean cocktail.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I did. I was like, God darn it, I wasn't supposed to do this, and I was just sitting there like I wasn't like just delirious, but it was just like I was uncomfortable. Like I had a headache, everything. I was like, man, this is crazy. I mean, I still had a good time, but I was just like, I couldn't believe I did that. I was just like, why did I do that? I had forgot that fast that I took that medicine. I couldn't even believe that.
You could have killed yourself.
Yeah.
I could have. That's why I said I almost killed myself.
Yeah, but that makes you think like with Juice World, you know, like Juice World is one of my favorite rappers
Yeah.
still. Like how he could just pour up bottles of lean after lean after lean, and then with Percocets, and I'm pretty sure there was other stuff too. I even in the documentary on HBO.
That's
Pretty
the
sure,
with
I'm
him,
pretty sure
didn't
he did
he?
cocaine and everything too. I'm pretty sure they mixed around with stuff like that, and just to like waste all your talent, all your life on that.
So being that you don't do like you drink.
I drink, but I usually I don't.
Like
I
socially?
don't drink. Yeah, I drink like I'll have a shot or two, and I'm usually laughing at the drunk person. Like,
Yeah.
I have my fun making fun of the drunk people.
So how do you feel like you relate to those those artists when they do all that shit and you don't? Or is it just like you like the music?
I mean, I don't relate to when Juice WRLD was talking about like popping perks and drinking lean and stuff like that. That relation, more relation to like how he's feeling, like how he's so depressed and that he has to do that. Like he doesn't have to, but in his mind, he has to. The women pain, stuff like that, not feeling wanted and stuff like that. I mean, not like I can relate because I mean, not like that hasn't happened to me personally to that degree that I need to like do stuff like that. But I mean, I could definitely empathize with him, and I just liked his flow. I liked how he rapped. I liked everything. Just
I would say so he's the one that well, not he's the one, but he had swallowed all those pills, right? So that he wouldn't go to jail or something like that.
that was what the myth was, but on the HBO doc, it wasn't. They never said it was like that because when the plane landed, they already knew the cops were on the way because the cops had been called while they were in the air. So when they were landing, Buddy already knew that he was going to take all the blame for it. One of his guys in his entourage. That's why you have a posse around because one of the guys is going to be a fall guy. So I mean, he was going to go to jail for the drugs, for all the marijuana. Juice was going to bail him out whenever he gets. He's going to come home to whatever money Juice had. He just popped a pill. And it could have been laced with something. He could have done too much that day. It was just an overdose. And
You said this is on HBO.
HBO Max has the documentary. Yeah,
I got you.
just for a documentary. So
he took a pill before they landed.
yeah, he took.
Even though the police was finna come and test him and everything and whatever, he just still like, let me take this.
Yeah, and I mean, they kind of say it like they felt like the police didn't help him in enough time. Like they were like saying like, oh, get off the plane, handcuffing the people, figuring stuff out while Juice WRLD is on there. He had a seizure basically because Juice WRLD was known to have seizures. So he took a pill and then he had a seizure. So.
No, really, he needed that, and he needed his stomach pumped.
So they're just trying to make it seem like for the fact that it was in his system at the time he had the seizure that it was because of that.
Yeah. So he seized up and started bleeding and everything. So.
That's crazy.
And the doc, they have the last day footage, not of him obviously like passing away, but them getting on the plane and all that stuff, and they all talk about it.
So who ended up taking the fall for the drugs?
I don't know. I don't know if they pinned it on Juice WRLD. They were like,
Well, they probably did, yeah.
Are they gonna take him to jail?
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I don't know.
They gonna take a corpse to jail? Like, they ain't gonna work.
Yeah. So.
All right, so I guess 2 more things before we get out of here. We were speaking about Uno earlier, and Uno has actually, I don't know if it's gone into production yet, but they're introducing, I think, 4 new cards. One is a doubles, well, let's see what it is, Wild Target +2. So I think that means you can pick who draws 2. There is the Wild Swap Hands, that's pretty much been a thing. What else do they have? The Wild Double Skip, so you skip 2 people, and then you have the Wild Reverse, which I guess you could just draw and reverse at any time.
I don't like that. The
Skip,
wild.
skip?
No, I don't care about skip. Don't do no wild draw 2. Nah, ain't doing that. We will not play with those cards.
Yeah, we will.
And if I got Uno and then you got that darn thing and I got no.
Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
I mean, everyone plays Uno differently. So, like, when I do, like, draw 2, so say if I have, like, 3 draw 2s in my hand.
You drop them all at one time?
Yeah, so that would be draw 6.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, you can stack them. Like,
if you
I
state
get
that
it.
before the game, then yeah, because some people won't, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, nah.
With the skips, too. So, if I do, like, skip, I'll be like, skip you, skip you, skip you, 3 skips in a row.
Yeah.
And it's back to me.
Yeah.
Then I got reverse back to me, reverse back to me, reverse back to me, you know, like,
Yeah.
with the reverse, too.
Yeah, like I said, if you call that before the game,
Yeah,
then I'm cool with it. But some people
be known before the game.
And that's what, separates everybody. So yeah, we're on the same page about, like I said, as long as you call the rules, I'll play any rules, just as long as you call it before the game.
Yeah,
it can't
don't
be in the
just
middle.
make them
Putting a
in
draw
the
4 on a
midst.
2 and shit. And I'm like,
Yeah, you didn't say that was possible.
Yes.
Yeah. But I know even Uno has like the one where it's like draw 4 and then you can do another one. Like you can write your own thing in.
Yeah.
Like stand on one leg or something like that, you know? Like,
Yeah.
They have different stuff.
Yeah, we what did we write on that? It's like draw 25 or some shit. It was something crazy.
Draw 25.
Yeah, it was something real
I never
stupid.
forget it was a Super Bowl. That wasn't the Falcons one, was it? When we all watched the thing at Jason's house. It was like, I'd say like 13 people, and he had like 40 decks of Uno cards, so we're all playing. So everybody had a draw 2 except one of my friends. So I was like, I slid him one just so he could make the next dude draw. And he had to draw like 28 cards.
Yeah, because I don't even understand how we all had that many
Everybody
draw
had like,
twos.
we got like 13 people in a circle, so he had to draw like maybe 30 cards.
Wow. So you set them up.
Yeah, I couldn't let my boy go down. I was like, yo, here's one.
Yeah. Hey, if you're not cheating, sometimes you're not trying, right?
Yeah. It's not cheating if you don't get caught.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So I guess we'll leave off on you getting into like what you plan to do as far as.
Wait, can we taste these chips though?
Oh yeah, we could definitely check. Y'all want to taste those now?
Yeah. Let's
So,
taste it for the pod.
all right, yeah. So he brought some chips from. We can't read the language.
I think they're both from Thailand.
What does that say? Sun?
Lab?
No, like the small print.
I think that's in.
It looks
Thai.
like SON.
Maybe, but I think that's Thai. I think that's in Thai.
Okay.
So
Can you tell with the flavor?
This is 2-in-1. This one is. It looks like crawfish or shrimp or something, and then some green guacamole dipping sauce. It's
So
a
when you say
2-in-1.
2-in-1, do you mean 2 different chips in the bag or
Yeah.
2
Yeah, I think
in
different
one
chips,
chip?
I
2
think.
flavor and
two
one chip.
different chip,
Oh.
2 different chips in the bag. So there's like an orange one, which is the crawfish one, and then the green one.
So you eat them at the same time, or?
We
probably
gonna
not.
find out. We
Yeah,
gonna try.
Yeah, I'll grab some napkins.
And then we got hot pot, which I think is just like some like ramen noodles.
Yeah.
Thailand's version of ramen noodles.
So that's only one flavor.
Yeah, that one's only one flavor. But they have like maybe when I went to this specific one in Buford Farmers Market, maybe like 20 different flavors. See, so this is
Green.
the green one.
Are you ready?
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It tastes like ranch, and
It tastes like a sauce. That
Yeah.
is crazy. It tastes like, I know it's a picture of a sauce, but it definitely tastes like a sauce.
it tastes like a crab boil.
Well, this one, because it's a seafood.
Oh,
So
it tastes
the
like a
orange
crab
one's
boil.
supposed to be like seafood. Whatever, shrimp, crawfish.
Ready to go orange? That one really tastes like seafood.
Oh,
It tastes like sushi.
Yeah, and they have crab, they have octopus, squid.
It's not nasty. It's weird that it tastes like something else.
Yeah.
it definitely tastes like sushi.
Hold the bag up for, I guess, your camera.
I think at my house I have fried chicken wing. I have a fried chicken wing one. And then
Did you buy 2 of each?
yeah, so I bought 4 bags. No, one of every flavor.
Okay.
Not of every flavor, but 4 flavors I thought I would enjoy. Because I just didn't want to eat like one chip.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't
yeah,
even like crawfish.
Yeah, if you guys want more, help yourself. I got fried chicken wing, and then I got like a steak shish kebab, basically. That's another one I tried. Oh, I went all meats.
What was the next flavor?
I don't know. This one looks like a ramen noodle soup. It's just called hot pot.
What's your favorite flavor of ramen?
I don't really have ramen too often. But I don't know. I just usually go like traditional. I don't really have like a flavor.
Oh.
I mean, what are like flavors? Like, what would you say?
Shrimp, beef, and what's the other one?
Shrimp, beef.
I like chicken.
Well, yeah, I usually just get like original ramen with like. Well, there was this place in West Palm. It was like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, like style.
Is it called? Fuck, I think I heard of that. What's the name?
Well, there's a famous one in Orlando. I don't think. One, yeah,
that's the Dragon Ball Z one.
Yeah, it's
right?
the Dragon Ball Z one. There's multiple of them, but there's one in West Palm. And then they named the ramens after like Naruto characters and stuff like that. So
In the Dragon Ball Z one or the other one you're talking about?
the one I'm talking about,
That's one's in West Palm.
yeah. So like I just get the Naruto ramen.
I gotta check that
I
out.
don't like the way this one smells, but I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, you right.
It smells
I'm gonna
like
try it. Let's see.
some luggage. It tastes like steak, like grilled steak or grilled.
Yeah, that one's not it.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the other ones.
Yeah. You weren't sure the first time? It tastes like grilled. I don't know, like shish kebab meat or something.
I hope mine don't taste like that. The shish kebab one.
I don't know. I can't even describe what it tastes like.
I've tasted that before.
Yeah, that one could definitely.
Let me see the bag on that one.
You want to try it
Definitely,
again?
it tastes like a ramen ramen.
Oh, it does. It tastes like the beef flavored ramen noodles. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, it tastes like ramen noodles for sure.
Yo, trying to read this shit. It's on hot pot.
You not gonna know what it's saying.
Yeah, it says it's on hot pot. I know what that means.
But yeah, so I mean, that might be Thailand's flavor of barbecue chips. I'll stick with America's barbecue chip.
Yeah, I can read that. It says nuclear aluminum. You couldn't read that. Let me see the other one. Oh yeah, that was easy, son.
This shit got backwards letters. I've never seen a backwards F before.
I wonder, are you supposed to eat them together?
Maybe that's a dipping sauce for it. Maybe that's why it's 2 in 1. You know, that's a traditional dipping sauce.
I'm gonna try it like that.
All right, so we might have a taker. We might have one that you actually like that you might go back for.
Is that green?
Yeah.
I think that's green and orange. Yeah,
Yeah.
So those are 2 different ones?
possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm gonna try it.
Green. This one orange. Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, let's go.
I like it. Like I said, I could tolerate that one. This one is actually not bad.
That one ain't trying
How much
to
were
eat that
they?
no more.
They're like $2.50 each bag.
And they only sell them at the farmer's market?
Yeah, or like exotic snacks where you're gonna be paying like $9.99 for them.
Yeah, like I was telling him, like on TikTok, is a guy like you put in your order, he'll just go around and grab, and he sell them like $9.
But those guys are actually really good because they actually have like a ton of flavors. Like they have a whole bunch of flavors. Like this one didn't have too much candy. Like the only candy that I really saw was like different flavor Kit Kat. They have strawberry Kit Kat, apple cinnamon Kit Kat, like a whole bunch of different flavor Kit Kats.
Strawberry seemed like it would be good actually.
The strawberry Kit Kat isn't bad. I like it.
I was about to say I'm not a fan of strawberries, but the candy, yeah. Now it kind of tastes like wasabi and ginger.
Definitely tastes like wasabi and ginger.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, at
That
all.
was this was definitely edible. I don't know so much about
No, I
this
ain't
hot
trying
pot.
to do that.
That one.
The hot pot one is.
I ain't trying to hot pot nothing else.
Yeah. So before we get out of here, let's get into where you're going with so you content create, you're into sneakers. Well, sneakers is a part of your content creation. You do gaming, vlogging. What's your ultimate goal with it, and where do you see yourself like at the end of this year, I should say?
So for right now, my wife is pregnant, so she's predicted to give birth within the next 3 weeks. February 8th is the due date. So that obviously is like my main concern right there. But with content creation, I want to keep on pumping out like daily content, whether that's making a video every single day or going
Is the
live.
baby included?
I don't know if I'm gonna put the baby in any videos right off the rip, Try to keep that a little, sacred with the family. But just do the daily content, whether that's sneakers, fashion, clothing, anything like that. I would love to do like travel vlogging, stuff like that as well. And then mixing in when I do live stream, it'll be more gaming content or
How do you feel like the
about
baby
sneakers.
will factor in with your gaming content? You're like, say you're in an intense tournament or something, and the baby's crying. Like, what do you let it cry?
No. Definitely. If I'm in an intense tournament or something like that, then I'm gonna have to like obviously tend to the baby. Baby's first. But I don't think it's gonna be like that because Ashley works from home. Ashley will be at home. I'll let her know like, hey, I'm gonna live stream for like the next hour. Can you make sure like you hold the house down?
Is that
for
about
hour?
how long you will live stream? Because I see people go like 4 and 5 hours like straight.
Yeah, if I'm gonna live stream for the day, I mean, maybe it'll be a little bit different because I'm not gonna be working. I'll have the 4 months off, so maybe I'll live stream for like 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would probably say like my average is like an hour to 2 hours live stream. So I'll just tell Ashley like, yo, I'm gonna need an hour and a half, 2 hours of like just let me lock in, let me get this going, and hopefully she hold it down. And Ashley will be fine with that, because I'll make sure the 2 hours before that and 2 hours after that, I'm there to help her. So
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to hit my 1,000 subs within the next month or so. I'm hoping maybe 2 months. I'm about 130 away, so not too far. I need to get that 4,000 watch hours. I'm about
that's the hard part.
2,500, 2,800 hours. So I need another 12 to 1,500 hours.
That's
of watch
why
hours.
I think collabing with, especially with other YouTubers, is a good way to go. Because since they can, if they have a bigger buzz, they can help out your watch hours. So
Yeah, exactly. And then you just learn from each other too.
Yeah.
So that's the best part. So
yeah.
I'm hoping to be able to do YouTube streaming full time. I mean, obviously, I know it's not going to be coming overnight, but I'm hoping if I put these 6 months in, I see a lot of growth.
It actually
a lot of
could come
opportunity.
overnight though. Just
Yeah, like I
one video
said,
get viral.
it just happened overnight for us, and we just had like 5 viral videos, like back to back. So we're just trying to stay on it.
Yeah, that's really good. No, I definitely do commend that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just grow my family, grow my wealth, grow my knowledge. That's pretty much it for the next year.
Yeah, that's what's up.
What do you guys have? You guys have anything planned?
Staying consistent, and trying to find the niche as to what is really working. Like I said, the Oculus thing is working really well. I figured after it started to go viral and like right it was going into December. So the amount of comments that we were receiving, like, I want this for Christmas. I knew it was going to get saturated at some point because everybody's going to be making content. But a lot of people stream themselves playing the Oculus, and you don't get to see what's happening because they don't know how to, stream what they're looking at. Mm-hmm. So some of those are funny, but if everybody's doing that, it'll kind of get saturated. But like I said, if you're actually streaming what you're playing or you're green screening on the game, it's a difference. It makes it that much better because the people get to see what you're doing. So if I just see you swinging and I can't see what you're doing, it's not as funny. Yeah. So, but...
It's always funny to play scary games and get scared in real life.
Yeah, I hate scary. What was the first game we played on PS4? Until Dawn?
Until Dawn.
It's basically like a game.
I mean, it was scary, but I liked it.
It was like a story game to where every time, just
you made
say
a decision,
it affects the rest of the game. So if I put your hand on the table and I could say whether I'm going to chop it off or not, it affects the rest of the game. So you can play over and over and have different outcomes. So that was kind of like the first one she got into. Like, she's not really a gamer, but, she got into it. It was easy. You don't have to do too much moving around. So, and for whatever, guys are creeps. They like watching girls play games. So as long as you got a rack and you got a controller in your hand, I'm like, yo, it's so easy to be a girl, bro.
Y'all be thinking it's so easy to be a girl.
Bro, you literally can just...
so easy to be a girl.
Girls get banned on Twitch for like playing in like bikinis and shit like that, but it works for them. Like, dudes don't have that.
I told Ashley, I said, you lucky I'm not a girl. I said I would have an OnlyFans.
Facts.
I would be streaming in my bikini as much.
Every
I would
day.
make a new channel. I don't give a shit.
Every day.
I would be in my bikini.
I'd be like, did I drop something back there? Just bend over in the camera.
Whatever, y'all just think it's easy.
I'm using
to be a girl,
every part of my body to my advantage.
Yep.
I mean, I would stream with my shirt off right now, but I don't think people want to see that. So I don't think guys or girls want to see me shirtless. So
the thing is, people find that funny because they're gonna click like, "What's this guy doing?" Then they get the comments
What's
and
this
stuff.
fat guy doing?
Yeah,
His
so
shirt off.
Yeah,
Like, why you do that?
You just can't feed into those comments. You have to take it and feed off of it. So.
Oh yeah, no, I was told actually like, I mean, I've never been famous, but if I was to get the fame and notoriety, I think I would be perfect for it because like. I don't care what anybody says. Like I get bad comments on my YouTube channel all the time. Like, oh, you said this, or you said this, or this looks ugly, or this, or like I don't care.
And that's cool because as long as they're engaging,
I say thanks
for enlightening me. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm good with it.
Yeah, we had a video where she was like helping me detangle my hair, and somebody said something like, "Oh, you're doing it wrong. You shouldn't be combing from the root. She doesn't know what she's doing." And she literally got mad to it. She was like about to grab the phone and like, "No, I'm about to block her." I was like, "No."
I wasn't finna block her.
Yeah,
she was
about to say a couple of words. I said, "You just can't respond to negative comments."
I said, "Well, let's be thankful I don't want to be a beautician." Like,
you're just doing it. Yeah. I don't let that affect me. I don't have any like outside thought. Like even like with my family, like if they tell me like, "Oh, that shirt doesn't look good on you," or this, like,
thank you.
I like it.
Yeah,
it don't matter. I don't let anything affect me like that.
Yeah, I think one of my biggest fears about the content creation is I think we discussed that maybe 2 or 3 podcasts ago, is having a negative fan base because like some people will say, "Oh, my fan base is toxic and they ruin certain things." I don't want that. Like I want
Aiden.
Aiden
always says his fan base is toxic. But
I don't want that.
Yeah,
because I've seen streamers stop because of that.
Yeah, I mean. I guess if I had a fan base, I'll take it.
Yeah, I really don't care what they do, but I just don't want y'all to be
whether
negative.
Whether it's toxic or not, personally, like, I mean, he lets it. I mean, I think when Aiden says like it's affecting him, he's like playing into it. Like he's like, guys, stop commenting L. Like
you're making them do it. Yeah,
who cares?
Yeah,
I wish I would have 15,000 people comment L on every single one of my videos.
They could put any letter. I wouldn't give a damn.
I mean, but why they post L, like just to mess with him or something?
Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of 13-year-old kids just messing with him. I'll take 1,500 L's on every single video. Send me if you're watching this right now. You want to send me an L? Send me an L.
Yeah, because he's helped build up so many other channels as well. So
yeah, he's blown up. Like one of the best.
He's like what 20.
21. I think he just recently turned 21.
Yeah, he's getting millions.
Speed.
Yeah. I don't like Speed. Speed is weird to me.
Yeah, Speed is weird. He's also 16, which is kind of
and I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he always lies 19, but most of the people on his dates I like, like
his parents allow him to act like that.
Well, that's why in some of his streams you see his mom come in and like, yo, stop cussing.
Yeah.
And then he just acts weird, like, oh my God, my mom's always telling me stop cussing. I gotta stop cussing. Please stop cussing. Like, he just acts weird. Like,
She's getting paid, so she probably don't care.
Yeah, he's making millions.
Yeah.
Speed is making millions. All of them are making millions. So.
You know, about to be a parent, if you get a child and they start streaming and they start making that type of content, if they're getting paid, do you care? Or do your, parental skills kick in and say, I still don't want you to grow up, being disrespectful, all that?
It all depends on how he would be in his personal life. So like, if he knows that disconnect, it's like a child actor, like if my kid is an actor, and he has to cuss in the movie. Yeah. As long as he's not cussing at real life, at me, at his friends, if I find out, then as long as that. So if Speed can maintain like just acting weird, goofy, whatever you want to call it, rude for the stream, and then when he gets off, he's always like there for you, helps you out, and does everything perfect. Then I'm gonna let him act like how he is, But if that's who he becomes, or if that's who he's becoming, then that's when you have to put a stop to it. I'd be like, no, then you're not streaming.
And that's what I think about him and Aiden. I think they're starting to become, because there's an interview with him and Lil Uzi Vert, and Aiden kept asking his watchers, like, y'all want to see me do this? So Lil Uzi punched him, was like, stop asking them, just don't do stuff for streams, just do it because you want, do it for you. So he was like, should I do? And he punched and he's like, yo, stop asking them, just do it if you want to do it. So it made a lot of sense.
Aiden always acts sus around everybody. Like that's his biggest thing, is to act like sus and everything like that. And it's crazy because like that was like, I remember doing that back in high school, like messing around like that, with your guy friends, doing stuff like that. And you thought that like that was out. And then like you see him come in and just do all the stuff that he does. It's like, what? He brought it back,
so.
But I mean, they're making their money.
You can't even eat hot dogs today, so.
Yeah.
I told him I'm going to eat a hot dog on the podcast. They're like, you're not going to do that.
No. I was going to go eat a hot dog today. I'm not going to lie. I was gonna go. They have the hot dog at Halcone, or however you say that, where the movie theater is. They got the hot dog.
He did tell me about that.
They got like
I didn't know that.
16 different flavors. You just open it. They got like chili cheese dog, nacho dog, a whole bunch of different flavors.
I'm going to eat a hot dog, guys. Y'all hear that? Put a hot dog in the chat.
Go eat a Frank right now.
Yeah, I'm going to eat a Frank like the New York guys.
Wait, where's it at in the Halcyon?
It is, like how they have the food court. They have like the Greek, the taco. They have like all different food courts there.
Really, we ain't never been past the movie theater.
Yeah,
so.
we turned in by the movie theater.
Yeah, so you have to go. So they have about 4 restaurants in front of the movie theater, and then 4 more to the side of the movie theater, and then they have like a food hall, kind of like Pawn City Market.
Yeah, I love that place. It's my favorite.
Yeah, so
I gotta check it out.
No, I like it. I've ate at every single restaurant except the hot dog place because it just recently came out.
The salad. What I forgot what it's like. Caesar salad. He said he didn't eat that.
No. If it has a Caesar salad involved with it, I'm not eating it. Give me the most unhealthy stuff. I don't want no. I want GMOs.
I feel you. I like
all
that.
the cholesterol.
Yeah, I want GMOs.
Yeah, all the MSG. I feel you. But that about wraps it up. So if you want to plug any social media or any of your pages, let the people know. I do look forward to working with you. Getting some game content, everything.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
You guys can find me on YouTube at TA Vlogs, and on Instagram and TikTok at Potato Chip. I'll give you everything like that, how to spell it and stuff, because I know potato chips I have like O's and stuff
and
like
zeros
that. And zeros and stuff like that. So.
Cool. Yep. So did you want to get into your last minute thought?
My last minute thought, Drake, just flush the goddamn condoms. Like, it's not that hard. Just flush it and call the plumber tomorrow.
Or
You'll
don't.
be fine.
Don't do that. Just take the condom with you, if anything, and throw it out the window. Yeah, something.
Nah, you just need to flush it. And call the plumber
I just
tomorrow.
have a fear of it flushing, going down the toilet, and somebody finding it in the sewer and like, oh, what is this? And then they do the same thing. So
if they're in the sewer,
I
if the people already in the sewer,
Like,
what are you doing?
What's Master Splinter gonna find the splinter?
But the thing is, like, it ain't like he got the condom and like wrapped it up like that. Like, no, like it's gonna be water and whatever else is probably gonna.
But that's what you do,
came
though.
Out
That's what I'm saying. That's what you
else.
do. You would tie it up.
Why would you tie it up?
That's what you do. You throw it away. And apparently she went in the trash and got it.
Wait, so you tie the condom up before you throw it away?
Yeah, you don't want to get leaking, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
you gotta
thank
tie
y'all for watching.
Yeah, you gotta tie the back part up.
Yeah, you gotta tie it up.
My dog ate one of our condoms one time.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Dang, you got a boy dog or a girl dog?
Boy, he shit it out a couple days later. It couldn't come out. It couldn't come out. We had to pull it. We had to pull it out.
That's fucking crazy.
That's bananas.
Yeah.
We're gonna end on that note. My last minute.
Flush the condom, Drake. Flush it. Condom plumber tomorrow.
Every dog eat it.
Yeah, my last minute thought. Be safe out here. It's supposed to snow. Hopefully it does, so I can stay at home and create more content. Yeah, and try some of these chips, man. The Buford, say it again.
Buford's Farmer Market.
Yeah, I'm planning on making a trip there.
Yeah.
I would like to get into, like I said, I did my first sneaker video with him, which will be out in the next week or so. But getting into like food reviews, all that type of stuff. Like I just want to do everything.
Yeah,
so,
no, I agree. I want to do everything too. So
I want to be like what Snoop Dogg is. You see him on wrestling. You see him Corona commercials. He's doing everything. So that's the life I want, just to be able to do everything.
I think the funniest thing was him doing the commentary for Mike Tyson and
who did he fight? Roy Jones.
Yeah, that fight.
Snoop
I
Dogg
think
did commentary for video gaming too. He
did Black Ops.
No, but he did one even before that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like a couple years ago. It's pretty funny if you look it up. Just type in Snoop Dogg playing video games. So.
Yeah, I'd say he's pretty funny.
Yeah, I want that level. Like I said, I'm not in for the fame. I just want to be comfortable where I can get to a level where I can, if I want to branch off and do this or help my friends do this, I just want to be there.
No,
so,
yeah. Thank you for bringing me on the podcast.
Yeah, no problem,
no
man.
problem.
Yeah.
You came bearing gifts.
Yeah, man. It's been a lot of fun.
The chips. Yeah, so like I said, another thing I learned from him is thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It is important to like because it helps the algorithm and it helps get my videos to more viewers. Yes. So I learned that from him.
It boosts it, yes. We gotta get the algorithm. Comment anything.
Yeah, I don't care if you put hot dogs on all my videos, hot dogs in the chat.
Right.
So, all right. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next week.
All right. Peace.
Peace.